Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about Facebook and it actually starting to roll out kind of like boosting ads on the Facebook marketplace. So I'm going to be going into it, talking a little bit about what it entails for the future and what I think about it, if it's good, bad, or any other opinions I may have. So with that said, let's get right into it. So before I get into it, obviously if you're new to the channel, definitely hit that little subscription button down below. And if you enjoyed today's content, definitely give it a thumbs up. I'm going to be linking videos throughout the entire video. If you're also interested in checking out some of my other videos. But with that said, getting right into it, Facebook is going to be rolling out, and it has been for the past couple of months, to a very limited market within the United States and a couple other countries like Canada, testing out paid ads within Facebook. So if you guys don't know, Facebook is like, obviously they make profit, right? And the way they do that is through Facebook ads. And this is where some people might get mixed up is, yes, they have Facebook ads, but it currently doesn't let you tap into those ads with the Facebook marketplace, which is essentially just a place where you look to buy, sell things locally. So like if you're in Arizona and Phoenix specifically, you're going to be looking at things that are selling within a set mile range between probably like 5 and 30 miles. So again, it's been hard for them to really transition, but they're definitely starting to do it. I just read an article just the past couple days, and I thought I'd make a video out of it. That's why I'm here today. So the first thing they're going to be kind of engaging with paid ads on Facebook is they're going to be allowing brands to actually tap into actually the marketplace to sell their products. So this is like probably more famous brands like Best Buy selling computers, I'd say Amazon selling chargers. It could be really anything, clothing stores, but in the sense people can now choose through Facebook ads to market their products in the marketplace. And if you don't know, I use Facebook Marketplace pretty heavily, so for me, having brands kind of tap into Facebook Marketplace might increase the competition. For me to go and post ads looking to buy some Apple products, because if you don't know, I actually buy and sell Apple products as a living, so I have to put out ads left and right on Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp. And so Facebook Marketplace is essentially starting to become Craigslist, OfferUp, Letgo, all these other platforms where they're making their money based off people boosting their post. It usually is around $5, $10 to boost a post. And now that first aspect, obviously, as I mentioned before, they're going to be starting to allow brands to go in there. I can't really tell if that's going to be a good or bad thing, but I know it is just going to leave less spots for people like me and you to have our like actual ad and product be sold. So it might be a little bit harder to sell things. And so essentially, again, I kind of talked about this a little bit previously, but they're essentially letting people like you and me post and boost our ads. So if we're trying to liquidate our money a little bit faster, we want to sell a piece of furniture because we're moving out, we can boost that post up and rank it a lot higher on Facebook Marketplace. Because if you don't know, essentially right now Facebook Marketplace ranks its ads based on how many people are messaging that person, how many views it's getting, and which is pretty organic growth. So it's putting the best ads up there, but obviously you can kind of narrow your search down. Like for me, I always look for iPhones, so a lot of iPhones will always pop up for me because that is my main base search. But for you, it might be clothing, kitchenware, whatever it may be, it doesn't really matter. Boosting posts is kind of going to be a general thing. And for me, actually putting out ads on the Facebook Marketplace might be a cool advantage, simply because one feature they're going to be rolling out, and I've seen it a couple times, but Facebook Marketplace is going to be going into your actual feed. So as you scroll through Facebook, either on your phone or your actual computer, you're going to start to see apps that are boosted and essentially sponsored within the feed. So you might get a little bit more eye contact of people coming to your ad, and therefore more people messaging you and potentially selling your product faster. And for my case, people coming to me more often to sell their phones. But one disadvantage of this is that Facebook said that they're going to be ranking those ads. So let's say I go and put this ad up there on Facebook Marketplace. I want to sell it pretty fast, so I go ahead and boost it. it's going to become a sponsored post and potentially end up on the actual feeds of consumers in my area. But again, one disadvantage of this is Facebook says they're going to be targeting people based on similar demographics of those most likely clicking on your app. So if a 6-year-old is clicking on my app to buy this shirt, and they might start ranking those and putting those in front of other 6-year-olds, when in reality that 6-year-old might have accidentally clicked on that ad. And so again, it's going to take the majority, but for me, in my case, and probably most of your cases, you're on this channel because we buy and sell phones. When we put up ads on Facebook Marketplace, and if we essentially try to boost them, we're not reaching the entire market or anybody potentially trying to sell a phone. We're going to reach people that might be in a demographic that we're not really looking for, when in reality we're looking for the majority, because in a sense almost everybody has a single cell phone. So we're not targeting 60-year-olds, we're not targeting 12-year-olds. In a sense, it might be a disadvantage for us to do that. So overall, my opinion, if you're going to just try to liquidate a household item or anything like that, things you just really want to get cash for quick, definitely the boost post will be advantageous for you. If you haven't used apps like OfferUp and Letgo, this is a feature that they are currently using, and that is how they make their majority of their money, other than just shipping fees. But if you post an ad on there, you can boost it. That's essentially what Facebook is tackling now. They're looking to monetize the Facebook Marketplace, and people have always been wondering at what point they're going to do it. So I know it was going to come at some point. So it's pretty exciting to see that come now. I'm definitely excited to see what exact features it has when it actually rolls out for everybody. But in the current state, they are just trying to test it out a little bit, and it probably won't roll out the full features for another year or two. So again, it is, for the normal consumer, a pretty good thing in my opinion, but for us as buyer and resellers of Apple products or whatever it may be, boosting our posts might not be the best thing. I liked it in the sense where it is right now, because if I'm getting a lot of people messaging me about phones, it's going to rank higher rather than having a Best Buy ad for an iPhone 7 Plus on there that might be taking up a spot that I could have had organically just by having a good ad copy on that actual Facebook listing. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely, if you liked it, definitely give it a thumbs up. And if you're not in the family, definitely hit that little subscription button down below. I'd really appreciate the support. And if you made it this far in the video, again, I appreciate you greatly. You mean the world to me. And if you enjoy the content, I release videos almost every single day. So with that said, I'll see you tomorrow in the next video.